had an appointment today for my client in Miami. Spoke with this pastor a couple weeks ago, told me to reach out at the end of June. Spoke with him today. He said they're getting quotes to get their roof redone. It's either going to be that or a coating, so we're going to go out there next Thursday at 2, give him a quote for that and see what else we can do for him.
Got one for my janitorial client out in Toronto. It's the director of maintenance for a retirement facility. They have in-house staff, but they need a deep clean done going out there tomorrow. About 65,000 square feet.
Just got an appointment for one of my roofers. It's with a heating and air place. I was actually talking to the owner's wife, who's working the front office up there. She mentioned that it might make sense for us to come by. She mentioned something about possibly having leaks or work that needs to be done. But I called back, followed up with her today, and actually spoke to her husband, the owner. He said that they do have some issues going on with their metal building. So we're going to be going out there next week to give them an inspection as well as a quote to fix the repairs. So that should be a pretty good one.
Who's got a good one? Sure.
Yeah, I had two this morning. One for my client in Melbourne, Florida. It's with a manufacturer, for a user, for a location, one that thinks they're overpaying for their current services. The other one was in Pittsburgh. It was another manufacturing. They actually worked with these guys before. That's just a small one with 10 users. I have a meeting set up with them next week.
Yeah, I got one this morning for my client in Florida. I spoke to the guy that oversees all facilities for a manufacturer. They got locations all over Florida, and he told me they're going to be getting some quotes. He's not sure if they're going to get repairs or a re-roof, but one of the buildings has a brand new roof. The other two have the original, so most likely re-roof.
Let's go. Let's go. Ryan, you had a kind of a fun one.
Yeah, I got one for my client in Fargo. I spoke with the operations manager a couple weeks ago. He told me to follow up at the end of June, so gave him a call today. It's a 76,000 square foot metal building. They're having a lot of leaks out there, and I think they're looking at coating options, so we're going to go out there next Thursday at 2 to give them a quote for that.
Yeah, Mace, you got a good one over there?
Yeah, I got one for my client on Birmingham. It's a smaller opportunity with a trucking company. Wants to have a conversation, doesn't know if it'd be a good fit right now, but definitely something for the future.
Sure.
So, should be a good one.
Sure. We need some of those every month, too. You gotta have some of those. Pretty good one. Anybody else got a hot one they want to talk about? Any proposals, closed deals?
Got a proposal out for 4750 MRR for 403 Tech. He is on site right now trying to close it.
Love that. Rashawn?
Yeah, I got another proposal to the firearm manufacturer that they went out to on Monday. That proposal went out for 5 days, a week cleaning for $17,950 MRR.
I got two today. The first one was for my Pittsburgh client. It was a manufacturer. They actually met with them already for little break fix stuff. We're actually going to look to sign up with them for full services. We got that meeting set up for next week. The second one was with my client out in Melbourne. That one is also another manufacturer with 40 users in 4 different locations. They believe they're overpaying for their current services right now, so we're going to go out there and check them out and see if we can get a cheaper quote next week.
I had an appointment today for my client in Fargo. I spoke with this guy back in early May. He told me to reach out late June, early July, so called him today. He's the operations manager at a big metal warehouse. They got a couple buildings out there. It's around 75,000 square feet total. They're looking at coating options currently, and we do our own coating method. It's a lot cheaper than other people, so it should be a pretty good appointment for my guys next Wednesday in Fargo.
I got an appointment today for my client down in Florida. I spoke to the operations manager that oversees the entire facility. They have 3 buildings totaling over 100,000 square feet. They're currently taking bids on some upcoming projects. 2 of the buildings have active leaks. Not sure if they need re-roof or just repairs, so going out next week.
I got one for my janitorial client. We're meeting with a private university. They're getting ready to switch. They're reevaluating before the fall semester and want to have a conversation to see if we can be the ones to kind of take over everything. Should be a good one.